Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's October 6th, 2016. Thursday night football is about to kick off. The Arizona Cardinals traveling to their division rival, the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams are 1-3. Despite the Cardinals being on the road, they're the 3.5-point favorite. And that's interesting because their starting quarterback, Carson Palmer, is injured, supposedly. So Drew Stanton is starting in his place. In case you're new here, we talk about gematria. The name Drew Stanton equals 153, and this game comes 153 days from his May 7th birthday. That's no coincidence. It's just further evidence of how these leagues are scripted. These leagues are scripted well in advance. They involve predetermined scores, fake injuries. It's a script. So anyhow, the big number today, October 6th, 2016, it's a date with 52 numerology. The word prophecy equals 52 the small way, 106 the big way. Think about today's date, 10/6, kind of like 106. The word prophecy, 106. The word destroy, 106. Right now on the opposite coast, there's a hurricane threatening. And just before we get into this, if you're someone who doesn't have the mental capacity to understand that sports are rigged, scripted, if it's not already painfully obvious to you, this probably isn't the right place for you. This is a channel for people with IQ points, something many Americans don't have. Anyhow, just realize, sports has been scripted for a century. Pro sports have always been a joke. It's why the athletes are paid so much and they're hush-hush. You live in a world where not only sports are scripted, you live in a world where hurricanes are scripted, and what's going on in the United States, what just happened to Haiti. All of this is the work of mad science by the insane psychopath banker tyrants who rule over this nation, who distract the manpower with rigged sports and other senseless bullshit. We're going to be talking about just how big 52 is on tonight's game, this number corresponding with flood, hurricane, prophecy. You're going to hear all these words by the end of the day after whatever goes down in Florida goes down with this storm, as well as the Carolinas. And if you think my work's all bullshit, read the very first blog post I ever wrote on this blog. There's over 11,000 posts here now. The first post is about how a massive disaster and blackout is being foreshadowed for the southeast region of this United States, something that's been going on for years. This might be what has been foreshadowed, what is coming with this storm. So we'll find out soon enough. Just understand, sports being scripted, if you can't fathom that, you're just too small-minded of a person. You have no idea what's going on in this world. You might want to turn off the video now before your head melts. We're going to be talking what 52 has to do with this game. There is a whole lot of 52 on this game. It's hard to tell who's going to be the winner tonight from the way the numbers are structured, but what you'll have no doubt of is why this game is scripted between these two teams on this day. Again, the numbers of prophecy are 52 and 106. Revelation, the final book of the Bible, the 66th book, is the book of prophecy. Revelation, the 66th book. NFL in Jewish gematria equals 66, the first Super Bowl in the 66th season. Revelation, the city Philadelphia takes its name from Revelation. Eagles equals 49. Chip Kelly got fired from the Eagles after coaching 48 games with the team, including his playoff game, meaning he coached his 49th game in the NFL with the 49ers. Philadelphia, named from the book of Revelation, the book of prophecy. Chip Kelly from the Philadelphia Eagles to the San Francisco 49ers. This is the record all-time between the Cardinals and the 49ers. 49 games played. 49ers lead 29-20. This will be the 50th game. San Francisco in gematria equals 50. It's 50 days from Chip Kelly's birthday today. Of course, San Francisco began 5-0 in Super Bowls. They hosted Super Bowl 50, San Francisco 50. 49ers trying to get their 30th win. It would be a big one for 52-year-old Chip Kelly. Coach equals 30, trying to get their 30th win all time against the Cardinals. When you write out 30, it sums to 37. San Francisco, or their new stadium in Santa Clara on the 37th parallel. I don't know how much weight I'd give that, just documenting. Here's Chip Kelly. He got fired after his 47th regular season game with the Eagles. Chip Kelly, 47. If you count the playoff game, he did 48 games with the team. Again, the first game with the 49ers was the 49th of his career. 49ers, 49th game. Eagles, 49. Chip Kelly, he's 52 right now. That's the big number today. His quarterback, Blaine Gabbert, has 52 birth numerology. Bruce Arians, the coach for the Eagles, or not the Eagles, the Cardinals, is born in 52. But anyway, look at this. 50th game all-time between both teams. The game's coming 50 days before Chip Kelly's birthday. San Francisco 50. San Francisco hosting the game. His birth numerology. He has this 55 connection. 49ers has 55 gematria. Remember, they blew out the Broncos 55-10 in Super Bowl 24. If you write out 24, it sums to 50, just like San Francisco. Last year, John Elway was 55. The Broncos were 55. They won the Super Bowl in the 49ers stadium with 24 points. Things I all pointed out way before the Super Bowl was even set when I was saying it was rigged for the Broncos. And just for the record, when you get enough evidence, for me in this research, it's easier to project things down the road than calling day-to-day games. Haven't quite mastered the day-to-day game calling. However, on Thursday Night Football, I'm 4-0 this season. So anyway, his date of birth, 99 numerology. When you write out 13, it sums to 99. His start with the 49ers is 1-3. If they become 2-3, that's something like 23. When you write out 23 as a word, it sums to 55, having that 49ers connection, also connecting to his birth numerology. So is this game all about him? Does Chip Kelly get the win, becoming 2-3? I'll tell you why I'm not sure. We're getting there. He's facing Bruce Arians tonight, who was born in 52 and who comes into this game with 52 regular season games coached as the head of the Cardinals. 52 games, this number. Cardinals has gematria of 36. Bruce Arians is going for his 36th win tonight. It would be a fitting opponent to get it against the division rival 49ers. Bruce equals 49, plus there's more. He just had his birthday. He just turned 64 years old. Again, he has fitting birth numerology for Arizona. Arizona equals 84. Arizona Cardinals, the small way, equals 84. He has 84 birth numerology. I said week 1 of the season why Bill Belichick was going to upset him getting his 224th win. If you had all the divisors at 84, they summed to 224. That's why Bill Belichick got number 224 against the Cardinals. Born in 52. He's born in Patterson, New Jersey, which was in the headlines earlier this week for the natural gas explosion that hurt a neighborhood pretty bad. Makes me wonder, is it connected to tonight's primetime game? The media loves to stage false flags, hoaxes, and tribute to their primetime sports games. Both the head coaches tonight have 78 name gematria. Thought that was interesting. Record spin at 78 revolutions per minute, something that spins, cycles, NFL seasons. Coaches participating in rigged football. Look at the name Bruce Arians in English gematria. It sums to 666. That's a number connected to prophecy. Remember, we're talking about the prophecy code tonight. He's born in 52. Just kind of like how Bill Belichick's born in the year 52 on the 106th day of the year. No coincidence. April 16th, 52, Bill Belichick's birthday. Check it out. Bruce Arians, Bruce 49. Facing the coach that just came from the Eagles, who got his 49th career game to start with the 49ers. Eagles 49. Revelation 49. Talking about the San Francisco 49ers, named after the 1849 Gold Rush. And Revelation, the book of prophecy, it says the false Jews will rule in the end times. The false Jews, they worship gold. 49ers, Gold Rush, nation run by Zionist Jew banker tyrants. Manpower distracted, enslaved with rigged football and beer. If the 49ers don't do well tonight, I suspect we're going to see Colin Kaepernick. You know, he has the highest selling jersey. He's been a big story. He's got to get his starting job back, right? Blaine Gabbert? How's Blaine Gabbert holding him back? Colin Kaepernick, he's 28. From tonight's game to his birthday is 28 days later, or a span of 29 days. Remember, football equals 29, Ohio equals 29. Last week's Thursday night game in Ohio, won by the Bengals, a sum of 29 points. The man in front of Colin Kaepernick, Blaine Gabbert, his full name, Blaine Williamson Gabbert, gematria of 99, again connecting to his coach's birth numerology, Chip Kelly, 99 birth numerology. When you write out 13, it sums to 99. Right now, the 49ers are 1-3 like the Cardinals. Remember, the Cardinals lost to LA last week. LA's 13. 49ers lost to Dallas. Dallas is 13. Last week was the week of 13 tributes. 13 teams finished 1-3. Blaine Gabbert, the day he's born, October 15th, his birthday approaching, 9 days away. Span of 10 days. Born on a date with a life lesson number of 52. See, a lot of 52 on the game. A lot of 52 on the day with the hurricane and the game going on at the same time. Hurricane's supposed to hit when the game's going on. Blaine Gabbert, he currently has 9 wins, 30 losses. This game's coming 9 days before his birthday, or a span of 10 days. Could he get his 10th win tonight? I mean, I guess he could. But something tells me they got to get Colin Kaepernick back on the field, you know? Kaepernick's got the better career record, 31 wins, 22 losses. Played in a Super Bowl. Carson Palmer, the starter for the Cardinals, what I find interesting about him being out tonight is he's sitting at 85 career wins. National Football League equals 85. The movie Jerry Maguire about the Cardinals. Rod Tidwell, the main character that plays for the Cardinals, he wears the number 85. Tidwell equals 85. National Football League equals 85. If Carson Palmer was playing today, he'd have a chance to get his 86th career win on the day, leaving 86 days left in the year. Symbol 86, triangle 86, pyramid 86. Instead, he's sitting out for Drew Stanton. Today's game also comes a span of 83 days from Carson Palmer's birthday, football 83. Drew Stanton, who's been in the league a while, he's going to get his 13th career start tonight. 13, that number. 13 again. Drew Stanton equals 45. When you write out 13, it sums to 45 the small way. Drew Stanton equals 153 the big way. Special number from the Bible, the miraculous catch number. Look at this. Drew Stanton, 153 from his birthday, which is May 7th, to today's game is a span of 153 days. Let me just show you so you know that that's his birthday. I meant to put his photo in there with the birthday. You can just search a player's birthday like this on Google. Drew Stanton birthday, it'll just pop it right up for you. May 7th, 1984, born in 84, United States of America, 84. Remember the book 1984, all it took to rule over the masses was beer, football, and gambling. But anyway, from May 7th, his birthday, to today, 153 days, just like his name. He comes in 7-5. Arizona Cardinals, I said it equals 84 the small way, which is true with the S exception. Arizona Cardinals with no S exception sums to 75, like his current record, the team he's with. If he wins tonight, he'll be 8-5, like National Football League, like the Rod Tidwell jersey. It'd be funny if it's all foreshadowed through the Rod Tidwell game. Rod Tidwell equals 122. San Francisco's on the 122nd meridian. I said last year how that movie foreshadowed the Super Bowl, a Black Panthers tribute at halftime, and that ended up all being true. If it's connected to tonight's game, I don't know, but it'd be funny if it was. National Football League, 85. Will Drew Stanton get win number 8? That is the question. Drew Stanton, 13, the small way. These were the headlines earlier this week. Where Bruce Arians is from, Patterson, New Jersey, just had the train wreck seemingly connected to the NFL season. The last time a train wreck happened at that station, the New York Giants won the Super Bowl. By the numbers. Got a video on it. Anyhow, 2 homes destroyed, 13 damaged. You know, the coach of the Cardinals is from here. I'm thinking about the starting quarterback, Carson Palmer, 213. This is a number connected to negativity throughout history, destruction, death. Notice that this occurred at 9:30 in the morning, 93, the number of Saturn, the keeper of time, the number of propaganda, number connected to some recent bombings, the Marine Marathon bombing in New Jersey, the Boston Marathon bombing. Out here in Seattle, we had a very suspicious national news story earlier this year with the gas leak explosion in Seattle that was by the numbers. So yeah, tough call tonight. I noticed they really like to punk home team fans more often than not. They didn't do it Thursday last week. Things line up so well for Chip Kelly, 50 days from his birthday, 50th game against the Cardinals. He's playing a backup QB, home game. There's not a clear read on this one, If I was a gambler, this is a game I would just watch and observe and learn from. But no doubt why it's scripted the way it is tonight. I wish the people on the East Coast safety. I hope the storm's overstated and they're just scaring us, but they're making it sound like it's going to do a lot of damage. We'll find out during the game. Until next time.